Hey, good morning. This is this week's sales tip from St. Augustine Team Realty. I'm your broker, Sean Hess. Thanks for joining me today. This is the last week, hopefully, on the webcam. We've got a little bit of a sound lag here. I'm not sure why, but we've got a DVR. Hopefully, we'll get set up this week. But anyway, sales tip for this week: basic salesmanship. Listen, keep your ears open, keep your mouth shut, know your inventory. Real quick story from this week. Went and bought tires. First place I went was Tires Plus. Went in there, said I want an American-made tire, and I got a vehicle that's got 250,000 miles on it, so I'm not sure if the tire isn't going to outlast the vehicle, and so I don't want the highest end tire. Going to Tires Plus, guy walks out to the rack where the tires are, and he's like, "Well, we have this one in that size, and it's $85." And I look at it. I have to pull it off the rack. Look at it and say, okay, it's made in China. Okay, I don't want this. I want American made. You know, it's important. Can't do this tire. So it goes up to the next one, which is the very highest end tire that they've got, the $170 tire. And I tell them, it's like, look, I don't need the highest end tire because it might outlast the vehicle. You know, actually the Jeep's done pretty good for 250,000 miles and making it to Colorado last summer. So, you know, the Jeep might outlast the tires, but I'm not counting on it, you know. So then there was some other middle brand. He kind of like, well, I think we have it in this size, and so I pull it out. It's like made in China. I need something that's made in the United States. And he says, well, I think that's all we got. So I said, well, I'm sorry, you know. He says, that's okay. You know, have a great day. Thanks for coming in. And so then I go down to Tire Kingdom. I said, okay, I need this size tire. I want it made in the USA. Don't want to spend a lot because tires might outlast the vehicle. Guy pulls up his screen and says, I got these 6 brands. This one's got a Japanese name, but it's actually made in the United States. This cheapest one is not made in the United States, but these other ones are. So I picked the tire that was $120. You know, that was the least expensive American-made tire. So he listened. He kept his ears open, kept his mouth shut until it was time to talk, and he knew his inventory. That was the most important thing. And he made a $750 sale. I have a feeling Tires Plus could have made the same sale had they just listened and the guy knew his inventory, maybe went to his computer screen and said, okay, we've got these 4 or 5 in stock. This one I know isn't made in the country, but this one is made in the United States. You know, and how does $420 tires become a $750 sale? Well, they have a $115 alignment, and then God knows what other fees they charge on it. And at that point, you know, they know they got you because there's only a few places in town, right? Probably could have went to Goodyear. But anyway, in terms of real estate, when a customer comes in and is looking for some, I think the difference between what we do and maybe what a tire store does is that the people come in with a price already in mind and kind of a pie in the sky view of the house that they want. And if you've been in real estate as long as I have, you know that those two things aren't meshing. But they are going to buy a house because they have a reason to move here. And the reason might not be they really don't necessarily want or need 4 bedrooms, and construction really might not matter to them, but they need to be close to grandma. So just keep your mouth shut and your ears open and listen to what they're telling you. So they're saying that they want a $120,000 house with 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, and they like to be close to the beach. And then after they've talked, start asking some questions. And they say, well, we've got $120,000 homes, and we've got some homes close to the beach, but those might not mesh. Let's see what we've got in the inventory. Here's what we've got. Will these work for you? No, those won't work. Well, why? Because they're not close to grandma. Well, where's grandma? Grandma lives over in the south. Okay. Well, so it's really important for you to be close to the south. Yeah, we want to be close to the south, but we don't want to be too close to the south. Okay, well, let's look around the south, but not in the south, for 4-bedroom homes around $120,000. And boom, you're going to find some, right? And then you go out and look. So all you've done is listen. But if you just say, oh, that house isn't available at the beach, you know, goodbye, you're not going to make the sale. So it's just basic salesmanship. Keep your ears open, your mouth shut, and know your inventory. Kind of have a good idea of what's available, because you never know who's going to come through the door. And the more you listen, the more you'll pick up. And at the same time, You might be able to be doing a little bit of work on your computer, starting pulling up prospects while they're talking. Although generally I just sit and listen and take notes. That's all. Have a great week selling, and thank you for being part of St. Augustine Team Realty.